Players! Players! Good morning, players. My name is Matt, a.k.a. Mr. Blackjack, and this is Coffee and Blackjack. It is Wednesday, May 7th. Wednesday, May 7th, also known as Double the Bankroll Challenge. So today, we're going to be playing some high-stakes blackjack, but not necessarily to start, because it's the Double Your Bankroll Challenge. So we give ourselves a balance of, let's just say, $5,000. Not let's just say. That's what we give ourselves. I'm just going to take a picture of my balance so I know where I'm at. 258,436 in the B. All right? So we're going to try and make $5,000. We're going to be playing at the $25 table. We're going to try and make $5,000. If we don't make $5,000, we're going to bet $5,000. Get even or get even worse. If we make $5,000, then we bet $5,000, so it's like double or nothing. That kind of thing, right? So it's one of the two. I'm seeing a lot of players in the chat. A lot of the faces. Love seeing all the players in the chat. Nice to see. So without further ado, players, let's get our strategy cards ready. I got everything in my basket here because we did the Blackjack Tour final table qualifier yesterday. Emerson won, and his name was Tutu yesterday. The crazy thing was he hit 17, and I'm not sure that he knew it was 17 because the nines look like sixes a little bit. But he hit 17, and I was like, what's happening here? He hit 17 on a 10, which is fine. You know, it's fine. It's fine. But it was unorthodox. And then after that, he went on a tear. He won every single hand. Every hand. Like, just every hand, every double, every hand he had. Like, he started with 300, and he probably had about 1,500 chips by the time he was done. So, anyway, without further ado, players, let's play some blackjack, yeah? All right. Oh. I don't know if I made that in time. I did. All right, 300 chips. Let's go. Thank you, Terry. He put the balance in the chat. Appreciate you, Terry. All right, $5,000 Double Your Bankroll Challenge, players. We're sitting at seat 2 here. It's not seat 2, but seat to the left. To the left. 15 on a 5. Give him that. 50. Give him that. That's a good point, actually. I should give him that. 15? He was a very nice guy, and I think it's the second time he wins from Brazil. I'm just going to bring up the chat here. So when we get to 50 likes, we'll do a giveaway. All right, players? And when we get to 200 likes, we'll do another giveaway. All right? So 50 likes, so smash that like button. Let's get this thing started. Questions. City, country, first of all. Let me know where you guys are from in the chat. That's a good $300 win. Kaylin Auckland in the house. Maniac says good morning. Sumya says hello. Tino says good morning. Sumya says she's a big fan. That's cool. Ian Frenzel says players GM. Players, good morning. GM. I picked up on that. I'm cool. Let's bring that balance back to 2 million. It'll be hard. After the cash out, it'll be hard. I mean, once you have $1 million, it's easier to make the second million. But, like, you know, it's an uphill climb. David Matthews says, better luck today. Thank you. Thank you. Shane Mando in the house. Good morning. Shane, I got your message. Were you part of the Blackjack qualifier? Is that why? Is that why you sent me that message?
8 on the house. 12.
Kaylin, yeah. Yes, except, unfortunately, I'm on my own timeline and not theirs, in terms of, so, like, it's, like, easier said than done. It's, like, and, you know, I don't want to go there and say I'm available on the Saturday between, because I'm only going to be in Old Vegas on one night. We're going for a Renewing the Vows celebration. So there's a lot of events that are preset. But I will be in Old Vegas on the Saturday, so that's May 17th. I will be there. So I'm definitely going to pop in. And if they're there, then I'm doing something. But we're going to double the 10.
10.
16. Well, that doesn't work. All right, players, smash that like button. It's good for the algorithm. Good for the bonus. Ooh, dealer flips 9. We don't want 9.
19.
Back to even, I think. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Coleman. So that's what I'm hoping, right? That's what I'm hoping. You know? We're going to see. We're going to see. We're going to see what happens.
You can place your bets on the table.
But I'm still going to film some content while I'm there. That's the goal.
Close. Good luck.
Too bad I'm not playing the side bets. All right, we're going to hit the 10.
Another card. 12. Your choice. Hit. Over 21. 10.
I'm sure he is, eh? No. Yeah, I believe you. I believe you, Kalen. Oh, it's going to be a beautiful day today. It's going to be a beautiful day. Except for this. This, we don't like that. It's going to be a beautiful day. I hope you guys are starting off your day right. Nice cup of coffee. Chris Kovalchik, good morning. Chris, smash that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes today. Let's get to 1,000 likes. This is how we're going to do it, players. Double tap that screen just like that. Once we get to 50 likes, we'll do a giveaway. We're going to give away a strategy card, or we're going to give away a coaster. All right, players? And I haven't sent out, I'm going to send out everything today. So in terms of like everybody who's won from last week to today, I'm going to send everything out today. That's kind of the goal today. All right? So and let's do some more. Sunny and 7. I know. I'm going to swim into my pool for the first time today. Coleman says the weather finally broke. It's like nicer out right now, right? It's kind of nice, man. My pool's heated. It's like ready to go. Oh, 12. So gross. So gross. 30 plus in Saskatoon. How does that work? I'll take a 9. 16. Jeez. I'll go back to that original 18 that I had. Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
It will change you after this game. 19.
Oh, 19. Okay. It was all worth it. Look at those cards. Is that 6 cards? Ugly.
Stand. 14 on house.
14. 18. Same thing. Same result. It's interesting because I would have had 18 if I would have stood on it, but I didn't. I got a 4. And the dealer ended up getting an 18 as well. Anyway, that was kind of fun. That was good. Please smash that like button. I want to do a giveaway. I want to. So let's do a giveaway soon. Funny looking 19 is right, Chris Kovalchik. Good to see you, Chris. Good to see all the players in the chat. We're going to make sure this thing is on today. Man, I feel like I need 19 coffees today. You ever have those nights? I've had like an entire week. Ever since the bachelor party, I haven't been able to sleep. I don't know if you guys are like this, but like, wow. Just crazy. It's like, oh, let's get awake at 3, at 4, at 5. Just brutal, right? I feel like I need 15 coffees this morning. But you know what? It still helps. Oh, I see Coleman's going to sit down. Coleman's sitting. He's going to sit. He was waiting for a new shoe. New shoe magic. I'm seeing 110 viewers, and I'm seeing 20 likes. A little disappointed. But yeah, let's do better. Smash that like button, players. That's been you for the past week. It's crazy. It's like, what's going on? Anyway, so today, it's like detox day. It's straight up detox, you know? It's like, I started the sauna. I'm like, I got to sweat this thing out. I'm like, I don't know what's happening, but it's like, it's got to go. I'm going to sweat this thing out. I'm going to cold plunge in my pool because my pool's at like 72, which is like not warm. Not warm. But you don't want to heat to like 90 because it gets quite cold at night. So, but when the wife comes in, she's coming in on Saturday. She's going to be gone for a week, or she has been gone. She's overseas. So, you know, single dadding it over here. Which basically means you take your kids to the movies and go out for dinner like 6 times a week. It's kind of how that works. If you guys are dads, you know what it is. It's like, what do you mean you're gone? Well, who's going to do the cooking? You know, not that we split. I cook as much as she does. I barbecue more during the summer. But in terms of like when she's gone, then I got to do it all, right? So it's like, oh, okay. Well, then in that case, there's going to be a lot more going out. Smash a la bad blue. A la bad blue. Tablette, right? A la bad blue. I don't drink beer. Some people do. Yeah, there we go. Comment says mac and cheese hot dogs every night, right? Right? With fancy ketchups. So, you know, it's but you know, it's a guy joke. It's a dad joke, right? It's like vegetables? What? And pizza. Yeah, right? You know, so Carlos Felipe Gomez Roque. Good morning. Smash that like button, players. Good for the algorithm. Good for the viewership. Love to see all the players in the chat. Everybody's sticking around today, which is awesome. We're going to do some giveaways as soon as we get to 50 likes. All right, now we can finally play some blackjack. We've been waiting for this moment. All right, we're even. So basically, those of you showing up now, you haven't missed a thing. And the goal today, if you look at our balance, 258,436, is to make $5,000. And if we can make $5,000, then we will wager $5,000. And if we lose $5,000, then we will also wager $5,000. It's the goal for today. It's what we're doing. 16 on a 7. Coleman's got a 9. I'm going to hit mine. I'm going to hit mine.
18.
Carlos says, do I send my cards to Mexico? Digital strategy cards? Well, sorry. We have two versions. We have digital strategy cards, and we have strategy cards as well. Big ones and small ones. We have 4 different versions. One of them has card counting on the back. One of them has table games on the back.
Good luck.
You can also buy a digital one. But to answer the question...
17 on house.
Oh, I have to... yeah, that's a loss. Give me a sec here.
Congratulations for you too.
Let me put Never Split Tens in the chat here.
You can place your bets. Close. Which lock?
All right, we got a 10. Dill's got a 10. All right, players, that's our website, neversplittens.com. We got 17. It's going to be a stand. If you want to buy your strategy cards, you can go to our website. You can find our Discord link here and a link to all our socials. You can buy strategy cards, digital cards, card counting ebook. You can buy some merch there as well. There's a contact us form here in case you have any questions. You can send that to us. But to answer your question, we ship everywhere in the world. If you have an address, we can ship it to you. All right? No problem. If you're from Mexico, we'll ship it to you. Put a stamp on it, it gets there. All right? That's the way it works. That's what we do. We ship to the States. States can take anywhere from a week to a month. Mexico, same thing. It's so weird. It could take from a week to a month. William, member for 2 months. William in the house. William says he's been a member for 2 months. Not that he says. It's the badges just showed up. So we've got memberships on YouTube as well. We also have memberships on neversplittens.com. And we give you a little bit more access. Oh, look at that. Straight flush. On Never Split Tens, you can click the join button. And if you sign up for a player membership, you'll have access to the player certification program, whale membership, $25 a month, VIP membership, and free limited access memberships. So if you want to support the channel, it's the best way to do it. You can also do it here on YouTube. I think that we've got 2 tiers on YouTube, a $3 tier and a $9 tier. I'm going to let that run here. 20 is going to be a stand. And William's been a member for 2 months. So you've got, so every time William chats, it's going to show up. There's going to be a little green, little Never Split Tens icon. And I think he's got a purple next to his name now. Every time he chats. Yeah, a little purple square. And when he gets to 6 months, he's got, I think it's going to be a full white Never Split Tens icon with a red square, just to show that you've been a member for 6 months, that kind of thing. So YouTube allows us to do these things, which are kind of cool. The membership icons, that kind of stuff. So also you stand out in the chat. Anyway, William, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Thank you for renewing the membership. I appreciate you. All right, we got 10 on an 8, players. Smash that like button for the juju, but mostly so I can get a 10 here. Big D in the chat, players. Big D. Big D in the chat.
I mean, stand 19, 10, nothing. Makes 12.
That's ugly.
Good luck, players. 13 on the house. 17.
17, that sucked.
Congratulations.
Cali Wolfdog, you'll get an email when the cards ship. Typically not. Typically you won't get an email. It'll just arrive in the mail. Give it another week and a half, Cali Wolfdog. And if you don't receive it, then send me a message, okay? But typically, if you've sent us your address, we've mailed it out. That's typically the way it works. However, sometimes it takes me a week to like print all the labels and mail it out. So that's kind of why. It might take more than a month, but give it a little bit more time. And Cali Wolfdog, eh? What does your email come in as? Let me have a look here.
7 on house. 9.
What did your email come in as, Callie? Can I not win a hand here?
Congratulations, first seat. Enjoy your winnings.
Hey, Neil. Anyway, I can't find your email, Callie Wolfdog, but it's just because I'm searching for Callie Wolfdog, so that might not necessarily come up.
Let's pull out. Good luck. 3 on the house.
We're down quite a bit. Yeah, we're down quite a bit, but keep in mind this is all profit, so we're not really down at all. But, we went to 2 mil. We cashed out to 500K, and then from the 500K, we're at 250. So, correct. We're down 250. And note, every Wednesday I play the $25 table. This is what I play. Coleman. Coleman's got a double. He's got 16. This is what we play every single Wednesdays. I got to make $5,000 here. Can't change tables until I make $5,000.
Hit.
How do you verify the right person emailing? Because sometimes I look at the videos, and like if I give away 2 cards and I get 3 emails, then
Stand.
somebody gets ignored.
17,
So
9,
that's how you do it, PM.
16.
And typically, good morning, Mr. Blackjack. Good morning, Josh Collins. Typically, people are good people, and they're not going to try and cheat, that kind of stuff. So typically, I don't get too many people that email me that didn't win. But it's a fair question. But for the most part, and I think once or twice,
10
yeah,
on the house.
I think it's happened just once or twice. Like typically it doesn't happen, which I'm happy about. You got to believe in karma, man. And if you're like going to screw people over, well, guess what? Karma's going to get you. If you're just going to be a douche to everybody, well, you'll find at some point that the world hates you. And like, it didn't get like that because you did nothing. You know what I mean? If you're a douche with everybody, then that's kind of what's going to happen, right? The world's going to be a
Stand
douche
on
with you. Nice
19,
hit, Coleman.
Final choice, stand. 12 on the house.
All right, players, smash that like button. Thanks, Mixology. If you love my channel, smash that like button because I'm trying to get to 50 likes so we can do a giveaway, so we can get this started. I think there's a code amongst blackjack players, right? Like ourselves, there's a certain code, right? Like we wouldn't screw each other over. Like say you're going to drop 20 bucks on the floor. I'm going to say, "Hey man, is that yours?" Or like say you're in a casino and like that happens. You're not just going to So that's what I think. And karma's a thing, man. Karma's a thing. Like my wife always says I have amazing karma, and I say I have amazing karma too. And it's like, well, you're good to people, you're going to have amazing karma. Like parking karma. You ever realize some people can never find a parking spot? And then some other people, like they show up downtown and they drive around for 3 seconds and like a spot opens up. Karma. Just like this blackjack. Good morning, Mudahar. Good morning, Marco. I'll take a blackjack. Full table.
Your choice on 8.
Full table, players. 300 viewers in the chat. 41 likes. Smash that like button, players. I want to get to 50. Smash that like button. Smash it twice.
Stand.
Marco says hi.
Stand on.
It's a good blackjack. Celebrating early. I know, right? There we go. We're good. We're good, Dom. We're good. I usually try to wait for the ace. But I can't always be scared of the blackjack. I'd rather celebrate early than never celebrate at all. You know what I mean? Brandon White says, I've been lucky my entire life too. Big picture, you're lucky. There you go, Brandon. And, sometimes it's the little things, right? It's like, today I had a great day, Therefore, I'm lucky. Yeah, absolutely. You don't need to win 10 grand every day to consider yourself lucky. You know what I mean? I consider myself lucky to be hanging out with you guys. Brandon White, you're a survivor? Medical thing or a addiction thing? Brandon?
15. Hit.
Why are you a survivor, Brandon?
17.
Would you like to share? Or actually, it could be anything, really. You could be a survivor for a million things, I guess, right? Sorry, I assumed. But when somebody sometimes says I'm a survivor, sometimes it's like a heart transplant thing.
17.
Street smarts and manners. Yeah, man, good for you. Street smarts are important. I'll tell you that. Street smarts are really important. I'm going to stay away from that situation and sometimes that's, the best advice you can get, right?
Translations 40.
Players, if you have any questions, we have a website called neversplittens.com. You can join our Discord to have like direct chat with the community. A lot of the players that are in the chat here are on the Discord as well. There's also a contact us form at the bottom of our website. And if you have any questions, you can send them there, players.
Good luck.
And if you want to win some strategy cards, you can also get to 50 likes. Smash that like button. We're at 49 likes. So if we get to 50 likes, brother survived his neighborhood. There you go. So see, that's something that I'm not privy to, accustomed to, the rough neighborhood stuff. I lived in small towns, big towns, but there was never any kind of rough neighborhoods. But yeah, if you grew up in a rough neighborhood, then you would be a survivor.
Another card.
There we go. So Brandon says he got hit by a car, deemed catastrophic, coma for 17 days, hospital for 5 months when he was 16. Yeah,
Card on 8.
I would call that a survivor. Good for you, Brandon. Well, I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy you made it through that sitch.
Your next choice.
Man, I'm worried about that kind of stuff with my kids, eh? It's like, cars, man, they go fast. And then you can't even hear the electric cars anymore, right? And, in neighborhoods now, cars are like, they go fast. All right, players. Cats and Dogs says, me and Bluff are the two favorite content creators. Oh, I appreciate that. I mean, Bluff is cool. He's super genuine, right? We got 50 likes, so it's time for a giveaway. It's time for a giveaway, players. So if you want to participate in the giveaway, first of all, you have to be a subscriber or a follower on YouTube. And then within 5 minutes, you'll be able to chat. All right? If you haven't done that yet, go ahead and do that. And we're going to do the giveaway. So put your guesses in the chat. Hey, Franco from Miami. Put your guesses in the chat, players, as to what you guys think the total of my next 2 cards will be. All right? So like 14. So it won't be for the next hand. It'll be for the one right after. All right? Just so we can give everybody a chance to do this. All right?
Same choice card.
Dutch Davies says he's up for 48 hours because he needs to make a PowerPoint presentation. What's the topic, Dutch? Is it work or is it school? What's the topic? Let's help him out. Or is it done? All right, we got 14.
Hit.
All right, so the guesses in the chat, players, and don't forget to smash that like button. 303 viewers. Smash that like button, players. That's 24. Jeez, I got terrible cards today.
Stand.
Thanks, Franco. I appreciate you. He says he follows us and he loves the videos. I appreciate it. Right on.
14.
It's school, eh? All right on, Dutch Davy.
16.
Can't get ChatGPT to make those presentations? No, can't do that?
My congratulations.
All right, players. All the guesses in the chat. Thank you. So somebody's going to win a strategy card, or you can win a coaster. Or you can win a coaster.
And straight on first seat.
All right, players. All right, so it's the total of your first 2 cards. This is the hand right here. So it's the total of your first 2 cards, and there can only be one winner. All right? So first card's a 4. Wow, dealer keeps getting an ace. Coleman, how you doing over there? I got 12. Who guessed 12? I'm looking for a 12.
It's available once again.
12. Dilpreet. Dilpreet, you're the winner. You're going to go to our website, neversplittens.com. Grab yourself a strategy card while you're there, or a card counting ebook. Fill out the contact us form. And don't forget to send me your address. All right? And Callie Wolfdog, send me another email, okay, Callie Wolfdog, and I'll make sure, all right, that you I did send out your stuff. All right? I sent out a whack of envelopes last week. So it could have been part of that one. All right, players. So 12. So Dilpreet, you're the winner. All right. Congrats, buddy. So players, smash that like button. 437 viewers in the chat.
Hit.
55 likes.
14. You're next.
Daniel, so Franco. So Franco says, seriously, you're an inspiration to me. You're the best blackjack player, and Daniel Negrenu's the best poker player. So I love Daniel. Also, he's Canadian. And it's really amazing what he's built and how he's managed to stay at the top of the game for so many years. Like, he is just unbelievable. Unbelievable, right? So, good for him. All right, let me check. What did we start at? 258, 436, I think, eh? So we're down 2,300. We're having a brutal sesh. I only saw one winner, guys, and you know, as it is, I only see one winner.
Good luck.
4, 5, 5, 6. Deal's got a 2.
Exchange you off.
Who's got gray hair? No, Dutch Davy. It's the first 2 cards, and the winner was 12. And I said who the winner was. It was Dilpreet.
Stand or
Dilpreet. He guessed 12, and it's only the first 2 cards, and it's this hand here, right? Right, Dutch Davy. So, and there's only one winner.
18.
So, and this happens every time, Dutch Davy. It's not like you're the first one to say, "Hey, I won. Why didn't I win?" It happens every single time. Every time I do a giveaway.
15.
What's with the deals pulling 20 and 21s after I cash out? I hear you. But the good news about that is they did it after I cashed out. You know what I'm saying? Could have been worse if they did it before, right? So yeah, Daniel Negreanu. Daniel Negreanu is awesome. Like, he's like, and he's cool. He's a nice guy, and he's very genuine, right? And like, he talks about, like, I don't know when the WSOP, I guess, is in June, end of May, June, that kind of thing. And they talk, he when he does his like in-depth like WSOP like vlogging, and he talks about how brutal it is to play poker for 10, 12 hours a day, every single day. And if you're going to play every single tournament, it's even more than that. And he actually hates the schedule because there's so many events. But it's interesting to see what he goes through. And I think he had a bad run last year. 11 rebuys in one tournament, and he kind of lost it on his equipment, right?
Have to
And like,
turn 2 cards.
that'll happen. I've lost it on my equipment, you know? So it's a thing.
Better than player.
Anyway. Yeah, it was interesting. Yesterday, our Prime Minister, Mark Carney, went to see your president, Donald Trump, yesterday in the White House, in the Oval Office. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool little meeting. And it's like, hey, let's work this out. Let's make it work.
6
You know?
cards.
It's good. Let's make it work. All right, we got 20. We got 20. That's a stand. Should I split? No.
Your choice on 10.
Okay.
Hits.
Nido he. That's an interesting. Maybe that's an emoji you're trying to do there. It was interesting.
Stands.
Yeah.
Blackjack.
Thanks, Dom.
House.
I think it was an emoji he was trying to do. I think that's what it was. Big 10 here, Ryan. 17, that'll work. Fine. Yeah, he's spamming.
Congratulations for everyone, especially for 6th seat.
All right, I'm going to up the bet a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to up the bet a bit. We're going to go to 5. We're going to go to 500, see if we could do something here. I think it was a good meeting. I don't know. You know, nobody wants this. Nobody wants this thing to continue forever. I think everybody wants to go back to status quo, whatever that is. Whatever that is. Or maybe not status quo, you know, maybe something different. Who knows? But whatever it is, the uncertainty is worse than the uncertainty. The uncertainty is worse than certainty. So the uncertain period where we are in now actually stunts growth, which is a serious problem. 18, that'll work. So,
Special congratulations for having.
I don't know, but you gotta lower rates, Lincoln. Peter Murphy in the house. What do I think about Phil Hellmuth during play? I haven't heard about him lately. I mean, he used to blow up, right? That's the thing. He used to blow up when he used to get like beat by a hand that was like 60-40, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Fed meeting today. Yeah, if there's a Fed meeting, I mean, I'm sure they want to cut rates. You have to. You kind of have to. You got to cut rates, but you got to balance inflation, right? So you can't cut too much. But I think everybody wants rate cuts. I think you got to stimulate the economy somehow. And it's kind of like, this is what sucks about the economy is like, you either build stuff, right? Mega infrastructure projects and create jobs, okay? And if you're already doing that, then you've got to cut the rates so that small businesses stimulate the economy, right? Or big businesses too. So those are the two things you can do. 2 9s on a 2, players. 2 9s on a 2. It's a split. Here we go. 2 9s. It's a split. Coleman's got 20. He's sitting pretty. Bond markets are weird, right? They're weird. The 10 year's weird, right? Anyway. All right, we got 2 9s. Shiva says rate cut's not happening this month. You know, Canada didn't cut. They should have cut. They didn't. 19. That's good. Almost as good as Coleman. Almost. We got $1,000 on the line. 14 is going to be a stand. I like my 19. I don't love my 14. It sounds like it's going to be. So Dutch Davy says he always likes the enthusiastic dealers. 12. Big 10 me up for $2,000. Ship it. Wow, I love 12.22. You know things are going well when you've got 12.22 and we're almost back to even. Sick players. Sick. Who stood on soft 13? The champ next to me? Well, he saved us. Gandhi says, yeah, it's 9:30 in the morning right now. I stream every single day. Players, don't forget to smash that like button. Let's get to 100 likes here. We got 500 viewers in the chat. Smash that like button. And when we get to 100 likes, I'll do another giveaway. All right, Dilpreet won the last one. We got 2 7s on a 5. Smash that like button so I split these cards. And hopefully I get a double. All right, players? Split the 14. Let's go, players. Let's do it. Let's go. Yeah, of course I prefer an enthusiastic dealer. I prefer a fast dealer. All that stuff, right? Everything. A beautiful dealer. There's a lot of things that go into it, right? 17. It's going to be a stand. What's the next one? Big P. P for split. H for hit. S for stand. P for split. D for double. That's a stand. Stand. Oh, I got to hit the other one. Stand. All right, 15.25 is what we're looking for. Kalen wants it. Coleman says Splitsville. There's a beautiful brand for bowling called Splitsville. And there was one in Orlando. They just opened one in Ottawa. Big 10, Mila. Big 10 and ship it. Ship it. It's good. It's really good. 259 for the first time today. We are in profit territory. In profita. So I don't even know if that was a word. I just made it up. But it sounded fancy, didn't it? In profit. I like a fast dealer when I'm winning. Yeah. That's funny, Justin. I appreciate you guys. Man, this is the greatest thing. Hanging out with you guys and playing some blackjack. I mean, geez, you know. This is so much fun. I don't, you know, especially on a day like today, which is kind of really low-key, right? Like, really low-key. It's like, oh, okay, not going to be stressful today. We're going to double that. Big D in the chat. Good morning, Spain. Big D in the chat. We got 11. Coleman's got 18. I got 11. 11, and I'm doubling. The 11. 600 viewers right now. Smash that like button. Don't forget to check out neversplittens.com. And that is 20. Let's go, baby. You can sign up for a free membership. So we got memberships on YouTube as well. 1626, Mila. Big 10. Big 10, Mila. Chip it. This is a relaxing blackjack session. I mean, I'm still that last hand was $1,000. It wasn't bad, but what the make or break hand of this session was definitely the nines that turned into not great hands. I think maybe that was whichever hand went 12-22. That was a good one. Back to even. Good for you, Coleman. 19 now for Coleman. That's good. All right, ace 5 on a 2. It's not a double. You always check your strategy cards for soft hands, and they're tricky. And against a 2, it's very tricky. So you definitely have to double check your hands. That's a nice. I should have doubled. Stupid card. So the thing about this is where the colors change. That's called pushing the edges. So if you were to double here or double here, the math changes by a few percentage points. But it's not a crazy thing to push the edges. But ace 5 on a 2, you're 2 removed from the edges. Therefore, the odds change significantly, if that makes sense. Eh? So Ahmed, hello from Jakarta. Good morning. Good morning, Ahmed. Smash that like button so we get to 100 likes here. Jakarta. Okay, so Canada, because we're really nice people, we sent money last week. Our new prime minister, sent money, $272 million last week to Bangladesh. Okay? Bangladesh, okay? And I don't know much about Bangladesh. I don't know anything about Bangladesh. And my question to you everybody in the chat, my question to you, if I showed you a globe, or a map, would you be able to say, that's Bangladesh right there? Okay? And I consider myself a very worldly person because I've traveled a ton. And I've been to many places, but obviously, not to disrespect anybody, but obviously, I don't want to say obviously, I've never been to Bangladesh, okay? And again, because again, if I would have been, then I guess I'd know where it is. So the question I have for you guys is Canada sent over on a 5. That's a big D in the chat. Do you guys know where Bangladesh is? How many of you, just say yes or no in the chat. Yes, I know where it is, or no, I don't know where it is. And there's no, like, it's not like, oh, you're stupid because you don't know. I don't know where it is, okay? And I have a feeling that a lot of people in the world or in the chat that don't live close kind of don't know where Bangladesh. Friends Gaming is from Bangladesh. Okay, fair enough. Okay, so Gandhi says it's near India. Okay, well, I didn't know that. So Marco says he knows where it is. Justin says no. Dave Adams says no. So maybe it's just me. Diego. So okay, Friends Gaming. So did you know that Canada sent you guys $272 million last week? And do you know why we sent it to you? So I'm going to look up where Bangladesh is so I can educate myself here. So it's a country in South Asia. So, well, it's not that close to, well, I guess it is close to India. Does it border? It borders, that's a 10. 10's going to be a hit. So that's where Bangladesh is. So you're south of China, you're left of Myanmar, and that's where Bangladesh is. Okay, so West Bengal, is that in India, West Bengal? I guess it is. That's all India, right? Okay, so you're just to the right of Nepal, and you're south of Bhutan. And clearly, I don't know anything about this area of the world, and that's my bad. All right, I'm not trying to diss anybody. So, Friends Gaming, you're from Bangladesh. Why did we send you $272 million? Not you specifically, but like, did it make the news over there? Like, oh, thank you, Canada? No, he's hearing it for the first time. The media didn't publish it. Probably sent it to our friends over there. So it's probably not a thing. Anyway, not that it matters, but what I think what we're coming, and this is the problem. This is the problem. Is every economy in the world like has no money, right? Has no money. Everybody's in debt, right? And like what I don't respect is like let's just say my friend owed me $10,000, okay? And then he would turn around, all right, he owes me 10 grand, and then he would turn around and donate 5 grand somewhere else. Just donate it. Well, then I'd be like, well, where's my, don't you want to pay me back before you donate? Like, you don't have it. You don't have it. You know what I mean? So it's just weird, right? So you got all these broke governments, right? That just give money away when they don't have any. Imagine if you did that. The bank would be like, well, wait, you got to pay us back. They'd take your house. You know what I mean? They'd be like, well, what do you mean you're not going to pay us? You know? So it's just whatever. It is what it is. So it's just like, it just makes me mad. It does make me mad. But it's like we have our own problems. Everybody's got their own problems. And a game of borrow from Peter to pay Paul. I know. But like, when you borrow money, it actually costs you more. So let's just say we borrowed $272 million because we don't have it, right? To give somewhere. Well, by the time we pay back that $272 million, like, we've probably given the bank another what? 20, 30? That was fast. 18. 18 is going to be a stem. Anyway, I got to stop. I just got to stop. So, 17, that'll work. That'll work a lot. So, Yeah. So, and I believe that there's a basic human forge your life crisis going on, and we see it. We see it everywhere. So, all right, we're still trying to make, we're still trying to make, we're still trying to make $5 grand here this morning. I got a 2. Just got an ace. Garbage. I need new coffee though. What am I? 40 minutes on stream without a coffee? I need a coffee. I need a coffee. So this is what I'm gonna do. I am up. I'm up what? 261. 261,395 viewers in the chat. Smash that like button. 150 likes. We're gonna do a giveaway. We'll do a shirt giveaway today. All right. Okay. So Peter says it's for the safety and dignity for the refugees and the impact towards Bangladesh. Refugees from other countries going into Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a sanctuary country, like they will accept refugees from somewhere else. Is that what we're doing? I mean, it sounds like Canada. You know, which, like, I don't hate that we do all this stuff, you know? Like, I really don't hate that we do all this stuff, okay? Because it makes us look like, you know, like we have all this stuff, right? And not like we have all this stuff, like we're the good guys, right? And what sucks sometimes is, like, you can't always be the good guy, right? Because, you know, somebody's got to pay for all this stuff, right? But, you know, when you read stuff like that, these refugees, they have it tough, right? So do we have a higher standard of living than these poor people who are refugees going into Bangladesh because they're trying to leave some kind of war-torn country or whatever? You know what I mean? So, like I'm not going to say it's a bad thing, right? You can't, now that you're telling me that, Peter, now I feel bad, right? So Friends Gaming says, no, it's not like that. Okay, well, you know, what is it? What is it, you know? Anyway, I got an ace. Give me a blackjack here so I go get a coffee. Come on! Ace 8. It's a stand. I'm going to let it run. I'll start a coffee. I'll be right back.
Welcome to the table. We have 2 and sit number 2 and 7. Which one would you like? One bet behind, 6 and stand, 9 hit. Thank you for your precision, player, and it's gonna be 16. Thank you for your precision as well. Okay, next one we have flush side bet 10, 16, 99. You try to stand. Flush bear 91 with a 2. Neutral card player side. Let's do up card. Go have same suit. 9 stand. Thank you. 13 hit. Gonna be 17. Yes, for example, you have 2 cards with diamonds and deal up card with diamond as well. Something stands, soft 19, stand.
Hi, Brittany Swan. Good morning. Run Forest 1. Yes. Done. Done. Rob Rodriguez in the house says, good morning, coach. Good morning. Did I say make a cocktail? Yeah, my head's still there, eh? No, I haven't had a drink since Saturday. You know, it's a bachelor party, man. A lot of drinks. I could take a break now. I'm going to take a little break. Flip a 9, Mia. Flip a 9. 18's the most you can get. Oh, of course. Gross. So gross. So gross. All right, my coffee's a brewing. My coffee's a brewing. Am I glad my tax dollar's wet there? Well, you know, if we're helping out people that are less fortunate, like, fine. You know what I mean? It's you know, it's what Canada does. It's what it does. It's what we do. It's what we do. I need to get to 263, I think, to get me to, I think I started with 258, 546, 258, 486. And so I need to get to the 3. All right, so Friends Gaming says it's a country named Myanmar that's killing the Muslims. Well, that's not nice. And they had to run away from there, so Bangladesh has no option to give them shelter, as you're the closest Muslim country. Okay, so there you go. So I appreciate Friends Gaming you putting that in there. It's interesting that this turned to this. I guess I started this, but now I know. And it's like, okay, that's what Canada does. You know, that's what we do. And
Congratulations for 3 player.
uh,
And I think
we'll see. We'll see, Gandhi. I don't know. I'm not hating this table. Like, it's not a terrible table. We're up. We're up. We started with 258. We're up 4 grand. I'm very close to being up and completing the double your bankroll challenge. So I'm kind of happy about that. So we'll see where we get to. What's my favorite type of jerk chicken? What
already Wesley.
what what type of jerk chickens? Isn't jerk chicken a type automatically? I'm gonna get my coffee. I'm gonna let it run.
So it's on weekend, so yeah. My first prize high card, we have mixed bag 61 plays, 7 to be for mixed bag. 20 stand 14 hit, that's gonna be too many player. Let's see. 20 would try to stand. Alright, now we have 21 with 37 is bland, always bland here. 20 stand, 9 hit. So 20 would try to stand. The next one we have the perfect make combination, stand and 20, thank you. Congratulations, 3 player on your 20. Thank you so much, 3 player once again.
All right, 200 away from completing the challenge. 200 players.
The next one we have will be mixed bag. No.
I do like jerk chicken. I mean, I love spices and sauces, and I'm at a pretty big barbecue. There we go. Completed the challenge. Little blackjack. Little blackjack. All right, players. 150 likes, eh? We're gonna do a giveaway. We're gonna give away a shirt at 150 likes. So let's get there. So double tap that screen, players. Smash that like button. Let's get to 150 likes. 11,000 viewers so far. So far. And I feel like hanging out with you guys for a little bit. Coleman's got 20. He's congratulating me on the blackjack. Thank you, Coleman. And there we go. Completed the double your bankroll challenge. So now it's time for a $5,000 hand. You guys ready? 5 G's, players. 5 G's. 5 G's. Don't worry, I'm going to keep playing after I feel like it. I feel like hanging out with you guys, so I'm going to keep playing. 5 grand, players. Let's do it. Let's do it. We'll take a blackjack. Oh, last hand of the shoe. Last hand of the shoe. How about an ace? A 4. That's ugly. Deal's got a 9. I'll take a 7 just so I can double it. 14 on a 9. That really sucks. That really sucks. I'll need a miracle. Mila, give me a 7. 5K. Double or nothing. It's starting to look a lot like nothing. Give me a 7 and the light's coming out. Give me a 7. Ooh, that is a nice hit for the ace 6 right here. Give me a 7. 7, Mila. 7 me one time. Oh, so close. So close. Brutal. Brutal, brutal, brutal. I'm going to keep playing a bit. Don't worry, players. I'm going to keep playing. We're back where we started. We're actually up 100. It's not so bad. 150 likes, players. We're going to do a giveaway. Brutal. Maybe I could win it back. Maybe I could win it back. We'll see. I'll play 1,000 a hand. We'll see. What's the max here? 5 grand. $5,000 is the max here. 150 likes, we'll do a giveaway. So don't forget, if you want to be slots break, I can. I already got my coffee. I'm not gonna take a slots break and just like watch it. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good. But I guess you guys like the slots. Is that it? Maybe that was on me. Oh, I didn't see it. Did you do something that you shouldn't have? What did you do? Did you play 2 hands? Coleman, nothing's ever on you, buddy. All good in my book. Aces in my book, my friend. All aces in my book. It's funny. It's like Vegas is coming up, right? It's in a week, so I'll be on a plane in a week, right? And I can't wait. I can't wait. First of all, to be in the warmth, but to be on the strip again. So I mean, but what sucks about my social media feed right now is everybody's saying Vegas is dead and Vegas is expensive, which I know Vegas is expensive. But it's the first part. It's the first part that's the problem, right? Main part of our economy, we have two things. We have real estate, like everybody, and we have natural resources. We have a lot of. That's what Canada's economy is based on. Our export economy. We have agriculture exports like fertilizer. We've got some big companies that do that. We supply fertilizer. Potash is what it's called. We supply that to the States in like a ton, and like you guys need it. So there's yeah, there we go. Kalen says it. Oil, mining, farming, and lumber. But you forgot real estate, huh? Real estate is like 30% of the economy. How can Vegas be dead in the summer? It's a good question. So I'll see. I'll find out. I'll find out. Could be fake news. It could be fake news. We'll see. Although the price of the rooms keeps dropping. So that could be a sign that it's not super busy, but I'll find out when I get there. Anyway, I'm really looking forward to it. Sean New.
See how good this is sure gonna be ace spade for the house. Insulin is available. Insulin in 2.
Mario says big bet's coming. I did a $5,000 bet, but I lost it, and now I'm like up against it with the ace here. Let me check see if my hotel dropped in price. It's really they have these algorithms that like look at things now, and it's like, or are you checking in the morning? Are you checking at night? And the price will fluctuate like 5 times a day. It's really crazy. All right, we got 14. Yeah, potash fertilizer in the world. That's right, Kaylin.
Thank you.
Neil, everything affects everything, right? So there's that, but then there's local areas that are there's more places, more casinos popping up all over the world, right? So your local, your local city might have like a casino. That's nice, 21, but it's only good if the dealer doesn't have a blackjack. So that's kind of what it boils down to, right? Is ease of access, right? So you don't need to fly to Vegas. But Vegas supplies way more than just casinos. They supply entertainment, restaurants, nightlife, vibe. You're not going to get a Vegas vibe anywhere else but in Las Vegas. That's it. That's it. The nightclubs, the women, it's the Vegas vibe. People get dressed up, right? You go, you have a good time, you have fun, you spend a lot of money, right? That's the thing. That's what Vegas has that like nobody else has, right? You're not gonna go all out at your local casino on a Friday night, and I'm talking about dressing up like crazy. I guess you could, but like the whole thing of being out of the city, being in a hotel, and like really planning like a really amazing trip. So I think that's what it is. Yeah, Friends Gaming. You're asking me. That would have been a flush. I'm gonna stand on 10 here. Yeah, I've been an entrepreneur for 25 years now, something like that. I've started many businesses, usually internet based, and I own an online payments company, online food ordering, online entertainment, Facebook games, iOS games, that kind of stuff.
So the next one we have to be a perfect me. 25 the one the rarest one. When the two need to go on player side at that same place, same suit.
Yeah, I think Gandhi, I think you're right.
You have 2 card ace parts.
I love the Cosmopolitan. I love the Cosmopolitan.
Thank you. Nice stand, thank you. What's gonna be?
No, we have a rather large suite at the Planet Hollywood. So that's what we're doing.
Congratulations for the player on 1920 and 1920 here. Sorry for
I usually stay at Caesars,
letting tabs open.
but the people we were going with were looking at the Planet Hollywood. So they got a room, and we got a bit bigger room. A lot bigger. Whatever. Shivam says, your brother's in Vegas now? No way. Good for you. Good for you. That's fun. I'll take an ace here. I'll take an ace. 20's fine. 20's fine. All right, players, smash that like button. 134 likes. Smash that like button. When we get 250 likes, I'm giving away a shirt. Jet, I'm giving away a shirt. But we got to get 250 likes first. So let me show you how to do that, players. Very complicated. So we do. The villa from The Hangover. Yeah, sure. At Caesars. You know how expensive that would be to rent that room? I don't even think. You know what the thing is money actually They don't even want money. You have to be like $100,000 player if you're going to get that. You know what I mean? And it's like you have to play it. You have to play it. And it's crazy the like multiplier that you have to pay. It's not just 100,000. Is that you have to roll it over like 10 times. So you're actually $1 million player. Like it's like, and then you have to. Then it's like, then you're forced to play. And if you stop early or whatever, you get kicked out of your, like, just never mind. Never mind. No, I'm gonna be live tomorrow, Peter. I'm gonna be live tomorrow. I'm live today and I'm live tomorrow. Yeah, I'm doing a bit more lives these days. Hope you guys are enjoying them. Tomorrow live, next day live. 384 viewers in the chat, 140 likes. Let's get to 150. Yeah, Circus is not anything nice compared to the other hotels for sure. More money for them long term, exactly, Gandhi. And I'm at the place where I don't want to owe anybody anything. I just don't. I just if I choose to, I choose to, and that's the way it is. You know what I mean? Like there's no difference. I'm gonna double the ace-4 here. Brandon White says 3 hands Thursday. I don't know. I did 3 hands Tuesday, and I kind of got wrecked yesterday. Didn't I get, like, I got crazy wrecked yesterday, didn't I? Yeah, I feel you. I feel you, Kaylin. I feel you. That's right. We're doing more streams. We're doing more streams for you guys. I will. I definitely will. I'll prepare more content. I'll play more. I think it'll be fun. Last time you went to Caesars, you saw Garth Brooks? No way. That's awesome. I'm sure he's amazing. Tonis Hill, greetings from Singapore. Where's the 600K? We haven't been at 600 in a little while, but we cashed out to 500, and now we're down to 260. So we're down a bit. It is what it is. 15, Big 10, Mila. Big 10. That'll work. 4 grand there, that helps.
Congratulations to everyone. Special congratulations on your successful here. Thank you so much for your interest.
Do I get calls about business loans, solar, and repairing windows? Not really. Not really. I get a lot of like robocalls. I did battle at Blackjack yesterday. Callie Wolfdog, did you send me a follow-up email? Because I don't see it. Callie Wolfdog, send me a follow-up email so I know who you are, so I can make sure, find your original, contact us, so I can send you your strategy card that you won. Okay? I want to make sure. We got 12 on a 4. It's a stand. Stand. Where's Coleman? Coleman's got 7. Yeah, like, but where's the value there of $30,000 a night villa? Like, if you're going to spend $30,000 a night, like, you pretty much have to be a billionaire. No, 100 million's fine. Like 30,000 a night, like even 10 million, you're like spending a portion of your net worth here, and it's kind of stupid. Like, unless you've got massive rollover, but like if it's straight up off income, like 30,000 a night, like who do you think you are? It's like paying for first class. My wife took a flight, $18,000 flight. Okay, 18,000.
14 per house.
Like, that's crazy. This is when he makes his move. There we go, Colvin. Made his move. Attaboy. Mario says in Brazil they're illegal. Oh, well, there you go. See, so that'll change. That'll change, Mario. Might also change the culture, but it'll change. For better or for worse, unfortunately, but it will change. 145 likes. 5 more likes. We're going to do a shirt giveaway, players. 5 more likes. Good to see all the new players in the chat. What advice would I give? Okay. All right, let's talk about that. Peel the Label says, what advice would you give to someone who's quit their job to do freelance writing? All right, good question. So let me ask you a question. How is it going? Are you getting contracts? Are you making more money now than you did before?
Congratulations for the player with 2020, 2019.
What's hers is mine, man. What's hers is hers, and what's hers is hers, and what's mine is hers. Yeah, that's how that works.
My colleague is fine.
So the question is, when you are an entrepreneur and you're starting a side gig, is you don't quit the side gig until you're kind of making double what the main gig does, right? Because the main gig is guaranteed, and the side gig is the side gig. It's bonus, right? And if you can have both, right, that's the thing, right? So, and there are no guarantees in life. I think at some point, if you commit to something and you actually have time to give it your all, and it's going well, then good for you, and you should focus on that. And if you're making more money hourly and you can have a better quality of life by doing the side gig, then that's how you know. And if it doesn't work well, then you go back. That's it. That's it. The entrepreneur is give it your all, man. Don't half it, right? Like do it, you know? If you're gonna get a side gig, that's what you should do, right? So Common says Fiverr is a pretty good site for freelance work. Yeah, it is. I've hired a lot of people off Fiverr, like a lot. 25 is ugly.
617 is 99 moonshine, so 15.
Just sent the email, Callie Wolfdog. Okay, I'll check on that. I do want to see when you sent it. Yeah, there it is. Mitchell. Palm Desert, California. I feel like I've sent this already. Let me just find the original. April 9th and April 10th? Yeah, I would have sent these out already. Yeah, April 9th or 10th. Yeah. So give it another week and a half and you should receive it. California takes forever. Not going to lie, it takes forever. You are the furthest, right? And it's a stamp, so it's not flying anywhere, right? It's going to be car the whole way or truck, whatever. I got an ace here. Say it on a 3. Stand.
Moonshine 18.
Coleman's got 11. Big D in the chat for Coleman here. Big D in the chat for Coleman players. Smash that like button. Big D in the chat. Coleman got a 9. That's good. I'm happy for you, Coleman. We'll see. We'll see. Skipped a live here. 151 likes. Look at that. We're giving away a shirt. Put your guesses in the chat, players, as to what you think the total of my 2 cards will be. Put your guesses in the chat. You got to be a subscriber in order to be able to chat. Put your guesses in the chat, players. All right, smash that like button. Ethereum Lux says hi. Where's my millions? David Zong says. I cashed out, David Zong. I cashed out for $1.5 million. Here comes the little cards. Yeah, we'll see. I hope not. Big 10, Connor. Put your guesses in the chat, players. It's not for the next hand. It'll be for the one after that. All right? Gonna give everybody a chance to win this shirt. All right? Oh, 21! So gross. Coleman, you know what's crazy? Is when I said I'm happy for you, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Anyway, the guess is not, only guess once. I only pick one winner. Nobody get upset if they don't win. And it's not for this hand here. It's going to be for the one right after, okay? We're going to give plenty of chance, plenty of opportunity for everybody to win here, all right? We got an ace, so it's not for this hand. That was gross. Give me a 10, make up for it. 18. Is that a double? Big D in the chat, players. Big D. All right, so it's not for this hand, it's for the one after, right? And please only guess once, everybody, all right? Mr. Claus has showed up. Gasper55 in the house. Everybody's showing up for the shirt. Nobody... you guys don't want coasters? All right, I'll take a 3. I'll take a 3 so I could look like a genius, Connor. 10 or a 3? All right, 17's fine. Coleman got 14. He's hoping for a bust. I got 2K on the line. So it's for the hand right after this, eh, players? Coleman's got a big D. Big D, big double. All right, we're looking for 15, 25, 11. Oh, that's ugly. That's ugly. Don't do it, Connor. 17. Oh, quick for me. Sorry, Coleman, that sucks. All right, everybody wants that shirt. All right, players, we're going to ship it all over the world, just like our strategy cards. You can go find them on neversplittens.com. You can also buy some merch on neversplittens.com. Buy your strategy cards, digital strategy cards, card counting ebooks, everything you need to make you a more rounded blackjack player. We got a 10. This is the one. This is the hand. I'll take a blackjack. 20. All right, who gets 20? Accenti Silva. Accenti Slava. Accenti Slava. You're the winner. You're going to go to our website, neversplittens.com, scroll all the way to the bottom. Fill out the contact us form. Definitely give us your address. And we're going to send you a link, actually. And you're going to choose your size of shirt. It's a shirt. It's not a hoodie. All right? And we're going to ship that out to you. All right? Congratulations on the win. Accenti Slava. All right? Apologies to everybody who didn't win. But yeah, but if we get to 200 likes, we're at 160. If we get 200 likes, maybe I'll do another giveaway. We'll see. Mr. Claus says, I don't even wear shirts. I just want to own one. Well, what would be the point? What would be the point?
Someone don't remember. They have 2 types side bets. +3 and
Brandon White says, give me an ace. Give me an ace. Not this time. We got a 9. Deal's got a 10. Coleman's got a 10. Coleman's got 20. I've got 20. I got the ace this time. All right, 20 and 20. Coleman, do we like our 20? It's all right. It's all right, isn't it? It's all right. I don't think we're going to get to 200 likes. 15,000 viewers. 163 likes. I love doing this, hanging out with you guys. I hope you guys are enjoying the stream today. We're going to be back tomorrow for a little bit more high-stakes action. And then Friday, we may or may not do live. We'll see how it goes. See how the week goes. All right, we're up 264,000. If I can win another 1,000 here, I'll do another $5,000 bet. Fair enough? Fair enough, players? Fair enough? Let's make it happen. 163 likes. Dom in the house. If you win a giveaway, can you upgrade it to a hoodie? Not. Typically, no. This is the difference between me mailing a card and me mailing a hoodie, but whatever. You can ask. See how I'm feeling that day. 18 on a 3. It's a stand. All right. Coleman's got 13. Oh, he's got 2 hands. A 15 and a 13. All right, here we go. Deal's got a 3. Coleman wants 13.23. Oh, jeez. Excuse me. Man, I'm jumping in the cold plunge after this, man. All right. And now we're on stream. Love to seeing all the players today. Thank you for joining us. I might stick around for another. If I win this hand, I'll do a $5,000 hand. All right. You guys like to see in the big bets? 7. 10 works for me, but not for Coleman. 16. That's the best card. Big 10, Connor. Big 10 and ship it. 19. Oh, it's the worst card. The worst card. 263 in the B. Actually, no, this is up $5,000. I could do the $5,000. Yeah, I'm sure that works too, Kaylin. I'm sure that would work. Actually, it probably wouldn't. I'll tell you why, because the shirts cost about $12 and the hoodies are about like $70. Like they're really expensive, right? So, and I don't think you want to pay for the difference. You know what I mean? So that's why it's gross. You know? The shirts are kind of a polyester blend. They're quite nice, actually. All right. All right, $5,000 hand. $5,000 hand. New shoe magic. 5 Gs. 5 Gs, then we'll call it. Fair enough? Yeah. You guys want to see me do a $5,000 hand? I want to see me do a $5,000 hand. Give me a sec. All right, for all the marbles, double or nothing. Double or nothing, players. 5 Gs. 5 Gs, players. Double or nothing. Actually, double or $100 profit. We got a 9. Dealer's got a 10. Oof, I'll take an ace. Ah, 17. Ugly. Nothing I can do. Stay and pray.
Queen of.
Stay and pray for 5 grand.
Well, I'm like 11.
I got the shirts done in China.
What do you like to do next? Too many. Well, I'm like a
That's where most of the clothing manufacturers are. Plus, I got a whole bunch of logos put on them. So I got 1, 2, 3. I got one put here. So there's a whole bunch of logos on them.
Blackjack.
17's a stand. All right, Connor, we need you to flip a little card. A little card. I didn't drink on Cinco de Mayo Sunday. No, I didn't drink. Sorry, Monday. I did not drink on Monday.
Too many after the heat and dollar.
It was a 2-day hangover, so like, there's no way.
I don't see.
There's no way. Little card, 18. That's too many.
All the dealer.
Brutal. All right. Should I play some poker? How about 2 poker hands? You guys with me? 2 poker hands. Let's play some poker. I feel like playing a bit. My coffee's not done. Hang out with me a little bit.
Guys, the Jurors had took an advantage this time. Thanks, guys, for playing with us, and let's start another round. The decision time is already over. By the way, welcome to all our new players. Thanks, guys, for joining us.
All right.
So, do you
2 hands.
play in this round? You have about 10 seconds only, guys, to play.
2 hands, players. Let's see what happens. 2 hands, poker.
So, dear players, thank you all for taking part, and let's see the cards.
Win and we're in, Brandon says. Well, it'll be 2 hands, so we'll see. Ace. All right, put an ace out there. Put an ace. Ace for 4 grand guaranteed. Ace.
Well, guys, here are the cards.
Pair of queens. That doesn't help.
As
I do have an ace.
we have a pair of
Straight flush on the flop. That would pay so much with what I'm wagering. That would pay so much.
maybe it will help you to win with them. What do you think? Do you wanna
Straight
play
flush
both?
is on the bonus. 50 to 1.
Here we got a
So
seven,
25,000.
and the next
Royal
one
flush is
is
100 to 1.
Well, guys, even though we got here two
Dealer wins with a flush.
the Jurors position collected
Dealer had an ace of
one,
spades.
yeah,
All right, one more hand.
spades. So in this round, the Juror side won it. Yeah.
Dealer had the nuts. It's such a nice view on poker.
Again,
I
new
agree.
round. We have about 15 seconds to play.
I agree.
Play
All right, last hand. Win and we're in.
one more time with the stretch and shuffle down.
Win and we're in.
Guys, time for bonuses. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all your decisions, and here are the cards. Good luck.
Queen 5. Let's go. 2 pair. 2 pair or 3 queens?
All right.
Ah, that's ugly. All right, it's a play because we have a queen.
On to the table, so down play.
Basic strategy, players. Grab your strategy cards. Neversplit10s.com.
And decide if you want to
Big ones, small ones.
in this round. Well, guys, thank you so much. And here are our next ones. We got a 6 hearts and we got a 2 hearts.
And we lost again.
This time, the Juror side won because of the pay on our
One more. One more.
six.
One more.
Thank you guys for this round. And
Just one more.
suggest to you guys to play it again. You decided, of course.
So every time we've played big hands at Blackjack today, they didn't hit, which is unfortunate. Because overall, it went pretty well. We made 5 grand twice playing like regular hands.
So, dear players, last seconds left for you.
And then the big hands kind of nailed me.
And
So
let's play it again.
it is what it is. We got a 7. And a 5. Oof. We're going to need a straight here.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here are the cards and the time. If you
Fold.
want to play or fold this
7
time.
high.
You decided.
Ugly.
Let me just wait for your decisions. You know the rules.
All right, players, we're going to call it 253,000. So we lost 5-ish, something like that. $5,000 loss. So whatever. It's not bad, actually, because, you know, the worst we could have done is 10. So we lost 5. And we played a little bit longer than we should have. But, yeah, thanks for joining us, players. Don't forget to check out neversplit10s.com. And we will see you tomorrow for 2 Hands Thursday. May all your doubles bring 10s. May the math always be on your side. Mr. Blackjack out.